How you doing? This is Richie Perez. I'm out of Denver, Colorado, and it's a beautiful day here, Sunday. I'm talking to you today about the splinter in my finger. I was going to write a book called The Splinter in My Finger on addiction, but God has been working with me in my heart, and He didn't want it in a book. He wanted me to pretty much videotape it. There was more better on a video than it would do on a book. What it means to me, the splinter in my finger, is I used to work construction, and when you work construction with wood tools and wood and trees or whatever it may be, you're gonna get a splinter on your finger, in your finger, and you won't notice it's there until you go home and relax, wash, and then all of a sudden after you're clean, you get a sharp pain in your finger. I even had this as a barber when I was cutting hair. I would get hairs in me, and even after I took a shower, it eventually hurt when I touched it, and it was sensitive in that area, and I'd see a hair that I'd have to pull out with tweezers. Well, addiction sets in on us like that. First, we do it, with a friend, drinking, smoking, having occasional sex, different women, whatever the addiction may be. You try it once, twice, and then all of a sudden you eventually start to get somebody around that likes a similar thing. So then you have a pack, almost like a family sensation, but you're all doing the wrong thing, the addiction. Where I had a bunch of friends and we all drank. We would just buy a keg instead of buying a whole bunch of cases of beer. I would just buy a keg and keep it in the trunk and drink it as we went around out of a pitcher. It could get extreme, your addictions. I'm sure everybody's been there. But so it starts to set in real easy like a splinter. The tip slides in, hooks into your skin, and then with that, it just starts to get pushed in deeper and deeper with every movement. Eventually you're by yourself doing what you did. When you do it to hang out with everybody else and enjoy the moment, you felt like it made you feel more livelier, more free. And then eventually you're doing it because you're in prison of it. It's tied you down. And it's just like that splinter. You don't know it's there until it hurts you. So be careful. And what I really want to say is have faith in Jesus Christ. Because once you get that addiction, it be set in so deep that it's hard to get to. And Jesus is the one that can pull it out of you. He wants to be there for you. He loves you. He loves you. And what he did on the cross was an act of love. So, if you find yourself lost in that addiction, set apart from the world, the most loneliest feeling you ever feel, I'll tell you that. I've been there, done it. And the one you could turn to that will never turn their back on you no matter how bad it gets. But you must go to him. One time I was trying to explain this to a lady, and I told her, if you saw a homeless guy that looked homeless and in need, you would not give him nothing until he asked. So we shouldn't expect God to give to us unless we ask. But when you find yourself broken and lost, go to Christ. He loves you. He has forgiven you. You just need to ask, and he will give you that gift of forgiveness, and then you could find peace in this world through Jesus Christ, in Jesus Christ.